a video that... Okay, wait, let me just start out with the question. Okay, can you
Sure.
tell us your best YouTubers and why? Hello to everyone tuning in. Welcome to a new segment of my YouTube video. It's called Learn with Feetri. Cliche.
Nice.
I know, but this is it. So in this segment, I plan to have meaningful conversations with individuals who have inspired me in business and in personal life. So, and I'm so happy today to have Renee Ismail as my very first inspiring person. Hello, how are you?
Hello. I'm very honored to be the first one. I'm good, Alhamdulillah. And I didn't know about this learning with Feetri thing. So it's a good, a good start for your YouTube channel.
I just figured that out like just that second ago, but yeah. So thank you for making time to do this with me. Okay, so for our viewers, if you must know, Renee is the one who got me started on my YouTube journey this year. So if you plan to start a YouTube channel, I highly recommend you to get in touch with Renee. She's the best when it comes to all video related and YouTube. But I think I will pass to Renee for a short introduction.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Feetri, actually, for the short introduction and whatever you mentioned about me earlier on. Yes, I am a video producer. So basically, I do corporate videos for corporate companies, ranging from branding videos to event videos and stuff like that. And then I pivot into a producer where I most of the time will be liaising with clients, and I will actually outsource my video projects and my editing projects to videographers or editors. And now, as mentioned earlier on, I also have another section where not just in the service base, as in recording videos and stuff like that. I also do help business owners who wants to kickstart their journey on YouTube. Yes, that's a very short one. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for that. Okay, one of the reasons why I started with YouTube was because I wanted to get clients on YouTube, from YouTube. And it was your story that actually inspired me to start, that pushed me to start. So you were sharing, you shared with me that your clients were Googling about videography. I'm not sure if that is.
Yep.
And your videos, your YouTube videos popped up, and that's how they get to know you. So that kind of pushed me to, okay, I need to start creating videos on YouTube one day. I know it's going to be a long run. I know it's going to be...
yes, it is.
I'm not going to get clients tomorrow if I publish it today. So, so that's the whole, that's what inspired me to get on YouTube. So I would like to know, why are you on YouTube? What inspired you to be on YouTube?
Oh, actually, it's okay. To be honest, I'm actually the jump first, swim later kind of person. There's not really like a inspiring story to begin with when I started YouTube. I think it started when it was really before the COVID happened. Somehow we know of we heard of this news about COVID and stuff like that, but it hasn't come in Singapore yet. So at that point of time, I wanted to do something like, okay, I wanted to teach fellow business owners about videos, because during late 2019 towards beginning of 2020, the rise of videos actually rising up. So I love teaching. My background, my first ever job is actually I taught students. I taught adults. So I was thinking like, okay, hey, maybe I can bring that element of teaching again to my business. So I spoke to a friend. He's actually one of my friend who's very close to me, and he's kind of like pushed me that if you want to, like teach, you have to be on YouTube. Then I was like, huh, why? Like, why must I go on YouTube and be in front of the camera and teach? I can just like, teach. And it's like, yeah, I know, but you can teach, but you need to let other people see how you present yourself on videos in front of the camera. I'm like, oh no, should I? Because I'm not, for 7-8 years in my business, I've never been in front of the camera. It's always behind, as a videographer it should be, because we always record videos. But being in front is really, really not, mostly not our cup of tea. And it's very hard for me to actually to come in front of the camera. But basically, in terms of, I don't really have an inspiration story, but more of like, I jumped the gun. I jumped that leap of faith, like, okay, let's just do this. And I was so awkward lah on our video. I was not blinking. I remember I actually recorded my first video. I shared with my family members. Then my niece actually said, why you didn't blink on the video? I'm like, thanks sis for noticing. Like, seriously, I didn't blink like normal. I was like just staring at the lens like this, like not blinking at all.
Okay.
So that was actually a good critique that I received from a family member. So yeah, I think I've also mentioned to a lot of people that your first few videos is going to be bad. Yeah, this is the hard truth lah. Because nobody told me it's going to be bad.
Oh, okay.
My friend, that good friend of mine, just say go on YouTube, because YouTube is like part of Google and a lot of people do searching. And at that point of time, 2019, 2020, it's really about digital presence, right? You need to go into digital presence, organic, and then that's really the era of social media, the start of social media. In a sense, for business at least. I mean, social media has always been our personal uploads, like our family, our friends, you know, that kind of thing. But business, I think in 2018, at least 2018, 2019 is really the boom era of businesses going into social
Right,
media.
that's actually an interesting story. You think it's not inspiring? It is inspiring to me, okay? Because you started out working for your clients before you even be in front of the camera.
Yes,
and I guess that's a bit different with me. You were right about being 2018 to 2020. That's the era where everyone's online, everyone's on camera, and that's when I started 15 Big Dreams. And that's when I realized that, you know, teaching is something that I like, I enjoy. And if I want people to, if I want to be recognized in what I like to share, I would need to be in front of the camera. So that's when I think for me, I just started out being in front of the camera slowly. I built up that habit with IG stories, and then now moving to here I am. So, I wanted to know, how, I believe that you have years of experience from working behind the camera, now in front of the camera. So I would like to know how has being on YouTube or being in front of the camera, your experience, how has that helped you and your freelance business?
I think just now I did mention about YouTube being part of Google, right? So I think because of that link that they had, it's kind of like, when I'm actually on YouTube, I'm able to reach out to the right audience that I want to reach out, whether it's through my video business or whether through fellow business owners who wants to learn about videos. So basically, YouTube itself has helped me garner followers, help me to have more corporate clients, and has helped me to meet more fellow business owners, more freelancers, I would say, from different type of niche. Like for yourself, content strategies, we have like designers and stuff like that. Because as it is at that point of time, video was really huge and there's a demand for it. It's just that whether to kickstart on it, it's a different story and a different ball game altogether, right? So I think something like at that point of time also, not many, I feel not many Asians are on YouTube to teach, but there are a lot in the West. So there are a lot of coaches, a lot of, training that this I would say content creators from the West, they are all on YouTube and they teach on YouTube. So I think in terms of how YouTube has helped me, it has helped me gain a lot of knowledge, a lot of connection, definitely a lot of clients lah. Because that's ultimately that I want. The idea that I'm actually on YouTube at that point of time was to be digitally present. Because I was nobody knew who behind peachypixx at that point of time. There was no face of myself on peachypixx social media, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, or that time got what? I think these two popular ones. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I started off with LinkedIn, where in terms of digital presence, but that was just, writing. You don't really need to be on camera. You just write. You can just pay someone to write for you. You get what I mean? It's not really, they don't really know how you sound like. They don't really know how you look like. And they don't really know how you interact with them. Even though if it's recorded, one talking head recording, even though it's the talking head, they still know how you are when they see you on YouTube or any videos platform, for that matter. So I guess more for me, YouTube has helped me gain the confidence as well. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's really interesting. I think
Yes.
same goes to me. Confidence is something that I built, I think, when I was already sharing in front of the camera for my Instagram. But I think when it comes to YouTube, something that I learned is editing. About using the tools and the
Yes.
software and making time. And it's not just making time, it's about being disciplined to sit in front of the laptop and work. And actually, I've not yet edited my next video.
What? What?
Please don't scold me, Sifu.
When's your just the next question. When's your next video due?
Oh my god, every Friday.
Okay.
So every Friday is
you have 4 days for
this. Right, okay, so I'm hoping for that to come out first. Yeah.
Okay.
Right, so my next question is, can you tell us your best YouTubers and why? It doesn't have to be business related. It can be something that, you like.
Okay. When I first started, I like to follow this YouTuber called Think Media. I'm not sure whether you have heard it. I think you have. When I first started, Think Media was just, I think, only 1 or 2 person doing all the videos, editing, and creating content, and teaching. Yeah, that's one thing. And now they are, I think, 5 or 6 or even more in their team. So I like to see the growth of this Think Media YouTuber. Now I feel that they are already an organization. So aspire to be like that, from 1 or 2 person, and then I want to kind of like grow, because at the end of the day, sometimes you just, I think I just don't want to edit my own videos lah. I want to outsource.
I know, right?
Yes, I would like to just focus on things that that matter. I wouldn't say editing doesn't matter, but if I can actually outsource that bit or part of my job, I can actually just outsource it, and then I can just focus building on the business itself. Because with that Think Media, right, I feel that you can actually turn yourself as a content creator to become like an organization. I think it's something huge that we can actually go into in YouTube world. Yeah.
Right, I've heard about Think Media. I've watched a couple of their videos as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get on to another question that I have for you. As a content creator, I think we've actually spoke about this. I'm okay to plan ideas, take the videos, and everything else. But I'm not enjoying the editing process. So
Okay.
is there a way that you have come up to simplify this part of the process?
Okay, before I answer your question, maybe I can ask you what actually that you didn't enjoy about editing.
It's
You want to share
like you
with me?
said, time consuming. It's not just editing. I realize there's a like a checklist that I need to do. Okay, cut out all the empty pauses. After
Yep.
cut out, okay, I have to make sure that I'm centered, and then there is a need for to engage the viewers by having those zoom in and outs. Okay, and there are times where I'm not looking at the camera. Okay, I have to replace it with B-roll, and then B-roll, I'm all over the place. I'm searching everything online on Google. I don't have a one stop for B-roll.
Yep.
And then what else? And then so all of that. So that is the editing process that I guess I'm not entirely enjoying.
Okay. So, okay, basically, I don't start my editing when it's my editing. I don't know whether that makes sense. I actually have the editing already in mind when I script the video. In a sense that I know this part, I want to put which B-roll. And I know this part, I want to put, whether I want to zoom in, I want to put words, I want to put, what are some of the words that I actually want to emphasize or want to pop up I want to put emoji, everything. So everything is all in my script. So basically, when I do the editing, right, I don't have to like skim through in a sense that, oh, okay, I think this part I need to put B-rolls. Then I search for B-rolls because that is already time consuming. Like when you say editing can be time consuming, especially if you're editing like 30 minutes video. Your video may not be 30 minutes. This video may be 30 minutes, because we are doing like conversational kind of thing. But if it's like your own video, like maybe like 8 to 10 minutes, even though it's 8 to 10 minutes, but the length of you recording can go up to an hour. Because sometimes you have, those NGs, you have like, oh, I forgot my lines, I forgot my script, I forgot this, I forgot that. So basically the script part is where I have the editing in mind. So that when I do the editing, it will not be time consuming. When I need to search for B-rolls, where I need to know which words I need to emphasize, which part I want to put in the emojis, whether I want to zoom in, I want to zoom out. So everything I do in script. So then that's one part. Another part is after I finish recording, what do you do after you finish recording? Do you put your videos in the editing or you wait for later?
I wait for later.
Okay.
Is that okay?
So what?
Am I not supposed to do that?
Yes, you can do that, but sometimes you just don't have the I would say just don't have the feel of editing anymore. So what I do is usually what I do after I finish recording, I quickly put the SD card into my computer. I load up everything. I just put everything on the timeline. I don't edit first. I just put everything on the timeline. And then on the day that I need to do the editing, then I have like, okay, I don't have to create a video. It's basically it's kind of like, I would say it's kind of like injecting the idea in your head that you have already started editing. You are just continuing the edits. Yeah. I don't know about you, but that actually works for me. It's kind of like, I don't have to do a fresh editing work. It's like sometimes for me, I also procrastinate. Not that I always a go-getter that I edit every time. When it comes to editing, I will be like, okay, I will be like thinking, okay, I need to upload this video on Wednesday. I can edit on Tuesday lah. But then when Tuesday come, right, I'll be like, okay lah, later like evening. I will procrastinate.
I can relate.
Sometimes I edit on the Wednesday itself morning, that I rush through my editing, which is not healthy, guys. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that, Feetri. Don't do that, everybody. Okay.
But so really, I didn't do that. I skipped the whole week.
Alamak. Alamak,
That is not good too.
skipping is definitely not good, okay? But I know there are times like, you have set that particular day to do editing, but because of you not having the, I would say not having the energy, then you don't want to do the anything. So for me, I'm not sure about you, but for me, I just need a little bit of, I would say mindset shift, or kind of like self-pep talk. Like, okay, if I edit it today, I don't have to do it tomorrow. Like, I don't have to rush. Like if I do it today, I can finish off, I can schedule, and everything is all off my mind. So that is why I actually started the habit of putting all my clips. After I finish recording, I put all my clips on the editing timeline first. Yeah, sometimes, right, because you already have the energy of your recording, right? Then you just want to continue of editing. So maybe sometimes I do like, okay, I just cut off the pauses. Yeah, then okay, I don't want to do it anymore. And when it comes to editing day, I know that I've already done that pauses cut off, and then I just continue from there, because I will refer to my script like which part of the editing that I need to put B-rolls, and which part I need to put like emojis or emphasizing of the words. Yeah, I don't know whether this helps. Maybe you can try. You let me know whether it helps.
I mean, it does. I feel that I'm not far away from this path. I did one of my YouTube videos. What I did is that, I quickly just upload it on my computer, and then I think I cut out all the pauses.
Yes.
And the software is open forever on my laptop. And there was a period of time where I just don't want to come in this room, because I will come face to face with this editing software.
Okay.
It was
I thought it's like bugging you. Like, I thought it's like bugging you, like, okay, you're editing it. I thought it's like, okay, it's going to call you. No, it's not calling you.
I mean, it is calling me. Okay, I need to come in, and I need to do something with this editing. It's not gonna be here forever. But it got me to move. Okay, I quickly just be done with it, and then upload. Then that's it. Yeah. But I feel after listening to what you have said, I think I'm not far off from what I should be doing. But I think that one pointer I want to take is the part where you said have those B-rolls or those zoom in, zoom out stuff in the script, and not when I'm editing. Yes. Because that would take a longer time editing. So I'm going to take that point. Okay, the final question I would like to ask is, can you share your number one advice for aspiring freelancers or business owners who wants to start a YouTube channel?
Wow, one advice. Okay. I try one advice. Sometimes I can go like multiple ways. Anyway, I think the advice I would give is to not be so hard on yourself. I think this phrase has been with me for the longest time, because I am the most, I think for all any freelancer or content creator or business owners we are all our hardest critics when it comes to our own work. So being in YouTube, I know sometimes all these freelancers or business owners, they feel that on YouTube is really like a big world altogether. Like it's really huge space, and they feel that they don't have space in the YouTube world. They feel that there are people talking the same thing already, but there are always a space for you, whatever niche you are in, whether you are doing products or whether you are doing service. There are still space on YouTube, because at the end of the day, it's your thoughts, your way of teaching, your voice will be able to relate to the right audience that you want to target. So when you want to first start your first YouTube channel, is to not have too high expectation. I would feel like sometimes I do have, when I was actually doing some conversations, some of them actually have very unrealistic goals, that when they first start, they want to get 1,000 subscribers already. That is very unrealistic for a beginner, because YouTube is really a long game. And it's all about, I would say it's all about consistency. And if you are starting out, you can actually, I would say you can actually go a little bit of research in that sense to see what's missing in your niche, and yeah, create your YouTube channel. And I think consistency is also very important. Yeah, consistency in terms of the amount of videos that you want to release on your YouTube channel. I think that's very important.
Okay, thanks, Renee, for that one advice. Don't be too hard on yourself,
Yeah.
and consistency really works.
Yes.
At the end of the day. So thank you so much for being here with me on my first segment of Learn with Feetri. Where can our viewers find you?
Okay, I always hang out on Instagram, peachypixx, PACHYPIXX. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Renee Ismail, and I think, yeah, most of the time you can actually find me on Instagram. I reply quite fast on Instagram. Yeah, but I think I would like to actually congratulate you, Feetri, for starting your YouTube channel. I think almost a year plus of trying to see whether you should be on YouTube or not. And now you are here on YouTube and having a new segment some more. You know, a new section of having Learning with Feetri. And I'm so honored to be your first one. And looking forward to more conversation with other fellow freelancers or other fellow business owners to kind of like give some insights in their business in your YouTube channel. So I wish you all the best, Feetri. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Renee, for everything you have inspired and get me moving.
Yes. I mean, we all inspire each other lah. If I got problems with Instagram, I will definitely go to Feetri.
Yes.
Because that's really not my ball game, man.
We inspire each other.
Yes, of course. We all have our own strength and we all kind of like complement each other. So, yeah.
Yes. Okay, to our viewers, if you like this video, do give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next video.
Bye, guys.